Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liam. This is Young Money Investing, and welcome back to your weekly technical analysis. Let's jump in. So, we're starting off on gold futures. Now, if you'll remember from last week, I was talking about this double top that's currently put in place and how this 1680 level is currently the only thing that's holding us up. That pretty much remains unchanged here. Another red week. We did come down as far as about 1700 before moving back up a small amount. I would still expect something a little closer to this line down here. And then whether or not we break it remains to be seen. I would wait personally for a break, retest, and then continuation. That's the setup that I like to see. Looking in the short term for resistance, this level right about here, 1760, and then going one step further, we'll look at that 1840, maybe 1850 level. So those would be your resistance levels above. If we do bounce off of this line and continue heading back up, those are the lines that I would look to see price action kind of retest. But I do still think this double top is in place. I do still think there's a much larger move downward for gold in the near future. But until then, we'll just have to wait and see. So let's go ahead. We'll move on to Bitcoin here. We're still on the weekly time frame. Bitcoin had a very quiet week. Didn't really do a whole lot. It opened at just about 19,900, closed at 19,775. So a very small movement. You can see that reflection in this candle. Not really a whole lot going on. We do still have this gap from back in the beginning of June, so look for that to get filled on the higher side. I still don't really think we're going a whole lot lower than this. This is right around the lows from the previous bull cycle, which is historically right around where Bitcoin will crash to. So I expect a lot of sideways movement out of Bitcoin for the foreseeable future. But crypto is a very volatile game. So, you know, it just keeps your eyes peeled. Moving into the S&P 500, another red week, not a great week. We are still looking in pretty sorry condition. The thing to watch is this 3650 level. That's the support. If you pay attention here, we're forming a bearish or a descending triangle. I don't know what happened to my trend line there. We're forming a descending or a bearish triangle, which is a, as the name implies, bearish indicator. So what I expect to see is price action to bounce off of this 3650 support maybe one more time, come back up, retest our trend line for a fourth and final time, and then I expect a very rapid fall, especially with Mr. Powell being quite committed to raising rates in order to combat inflation. And so the technicals and the fundamentals are kind of aligning on this one. So I think there's going to be some very good money in shorts in the near future. If we are talking about targets, first one to watch would be 3236, and below that just about 3,000. So breaking out here, it's about 11% to our first target and 17 to our second target. Of course, price action can do whatever it wants. I'm not in charge of this. These are just hypothetical theories, but let's take a look at the Russell. Let's do some small cap stocks. So the Russell looking quite a bit different from the S&P, excuse me, thank you. We have this consolidation zone, false breakout rejection, break, retest, break. So it's not looking great. There's not really, I don't really like this trend line here. It seems a little steep, but we'll put it in anyway. Kind of holding this level from our highs back in February of 2020, right before the Corona crash. But looking a little similar, we have that same kind of descending triangle. This one I consider less valid for the reason that this line is steeper and has been tested fewer times. Typically, the steeper your line, the easier it is for price action to invalidate it, and as well as that, it's only been tested twice so far. I usually like to see at least 3 touches before I really consider a trend line valid. So, with that being said, good luck in this upcoming week. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me. I'm trying to grow this channel. I love you all. Have a great week, and peace out.